Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and it is Simple Stories Saturday. So happy Thanksgiving weekend and post Black Friday sales shopping for those of you in the U.S. and taking part in such things, and happy pre-Cyber Monday. So big shopping. And I want to say about today's video that it's actually, this page has come together instantly and so easily. I love for this series, I love dipping into my older Simple Story stash, and I have a pretty extensive collection, as I'm sure most of you do. They've had so many beautiful collections, and I've wanted all of them. But this month, in the Mind the Scrap kit, there was this fabulous piece of paper from the Harvest Market line, and they also included the 6x8 paper pad. So that's what I'm primarily working with on the paper side of things for my page. And I'm using a photo we just took yesterday, right before our Thanksgiving meal. I'm also came in the kit, were this sticker sheet from Life Captured and the brads, decorative brads from Life Captured. I've already pulled the sticker sheets that I want to use, but I'm going to keep it handy in case I see a spot that needs another one. I love this paper because it's the perfect representation of John and me. He's all ledger paper and I'm all crazy flowers. So it was kind of an interesting, and I think many of you may have heard the story about our very first Christmas when we were making our lists, and this, and I had, goofy wish list kinds of items on my list, and one of which was a globe. I'd always wanted a pretty globe. So, and I, kind of wanted to record all the places we'd go. He asked for a ledger book because he was going to be needing a new one in the coming year. So every year, in the 40 years we were married, every year I got him some form of ledger book or ledger paper or something, just to, to remind him of that very unromantic wish list item. And he never got me a globe until, I don't know, maybe 30 years in. He found me a globe that we both liked at Barnes & Noble when we were there shopping for books. So I got my globe and he got his ledger paper. And so this is my globe. These flowers are my globe here. I guess there is a globe here. I ought to put that on there. Anyway, let me get started. What I decided to do, because I wanted to keep this, I decided to take a couple sheets from the 6x8 pad and cut them into banners and kind of do something up. I have this corner filled. I thought I'd do something in this corner. So I'm going to do that now, if I can find my adhesive. I'm so used to having my good stuff. So I've got these cut and foam padded, and I've got a few things fussy cut, and like I said, a couple stickers pulled and foam padded. And so I'm just gonna string this together. The photo is one of me and all the grandkids, Katie, Barrett, and Ava, just across the table. And I had the healthy part of the meal out. James got the photo with the fall themed poinsettia there. I guess I need to push that back down. I just wanted a little bit of that showing. And so what I'm going to do is maybe tack it. It's obviously didn't get caught by the staples down here. And I filtered the photos so that I tried several filters, and I filtered it so that it would pick up a lot of the colors that are in the theme here. Those are not the true colors, but I love those guys. I love that photo. That was probably one of the best photos of the day. And if you follow James or follow or see his posts when he tags me, you know he posted lots of pictures from yesterday. So, sorry about this. There were, in the 6x8 pad, there are a couple patterns in there that have cutest little pumpkins that this tape doesn't stick so that you can, well enough so that it's easy to peel the backing off on foam. So there were cute pumpkins and some florals, but I picked the acorns kind of as a joke. I'm gonna move this down a bit so it's not absolutely at the top. Okay, there. And then I'm gonna do this. I have some Bramble Fox titles. I know that I want this one down here and just kind of overlapping the flowers that are that it contrasts with. But I've got this one that also kind of works nicely. And I also have in here this cute little guy that I thought could maybe go there. And then I'll figure out where to use these things. I did want to use this sticker to kind of cover up some of the craft supplies and the paper plates to make it look a little more like a true, well, let me get this down where I'm wanting it to go. And I'm gonna do some more of this. And we can talk while I'm trying to get this peeled up. Maybe this will cooperate this time. And it works a little bit better if I try to get it down at a little bit lower than. So I'm going to put this so that it kind of overlaps, but I want the white part there. I've got a couple different mats there. I'm going to put this guy on some foam over on the orange because he'll contrast with that orange. These colors in these the November Fox boxes where these pieces came from, these colors go so well with this collection that I just couldn't not use them. So let me get a little glue on here. So I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving, or if you're not in the U.S., Thursday. As you know, I had a little procedure, just some steroid injections into my back, my lumbar vertebra, on Tuesday. And I was afraid I wouldn't feel like doing much in the kitchen. And James had his heart set on us having a real holiday gathering because his kids will be with their mothers on Christmas. Katie and Barrett are going to Kentucky to visit their mom, and they won't be here. Ava will be here part of the day on Christmas Day. But we won't have everybody together then. So he wanted to do that, wanted to make sure we had that for Thanksgiving. So I was afraid I wouldn't be able to contribute much. But I actually started early, did some things the day before, did some smart stuff like actually planning the order of things. And I'd work in the kitchen until my back hurt a little bit. And as soon as it did, I immediately came back to the living room and kind of sat down and rested and watched Criminal Minds and until I felt good enough to go back in and do the next step. I'm gonna overlap. I'm gonna layer up these flowers here, kind of like that. And I'm gonna sneak a little camera in behind it all. Up at the top, and I love how the colors, they're completely different collections, the Life Captured and Harvest Market, and yet some of the colors are just so perfectly compatible. Like this little camera just really looks nice with all of that. And I'm going to do a bit of flare right here, and I'm going to put one of my acorns on it. And then let's see, where do I want to use this? I can use this one maybe right up there. And I have this little paperclip sticker that I took from Life Captured, and I thought it could go right there. And then I have some word phrases from the Life Captured sticker sheet, and those of you who know how difficult holidays are when someone's missing know that this is the bright side of where I could have concentrated on some sadness. And I actually this year I don't like, that's at too much of an angle right there. So maybe I'll do it like that, and I'll do that, maybe a little bit kind of there. And I have another one that says, "For the record," like this was a real hoot for the record. And I'm going to do it like that. And I know I put these on foam and now I'm pasting them down, but I'm going to curl the ends up and maybe put some foam underneath them. It's probably all I should have done in the first place. So now I'm just going to spread some acorns around in a cascade. I want to put this one little pumpkin that I fussy cut right here next to the flowers. And I'm going to do this acorn up here by the little owl. And this one here. Actually, let me switch these. This one is the same as that one. And I can't have that, right? This one I may just put up here on that piece of flare. Okay, now, is there anything else? I love it. I love that the vibrancy of these flowers is a match for all of the texture and dimension that's going on over here. But I do have these little guys, and I like this green one. So let me just kind of sprinkle a few of these. I also like this one that says smile. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this acorn off of here and put it down here. And I'm going to put the smile, I'm going to overlay their smile Brad on top of this flare. And then let me pick another one of these to go down in here, kind of like so. And then I'm going to take a small one in an appropriate thing. Oh, let's get the globe on there. Why don't we? We have the ledger paper. Why not do a globe? Okay, so there we go. Happy Simple Stories Saturday. I hope this inspires you to either shop on Black Friday for some, or Cyber Monday for some these Simple Stories collections, some of the new ones, or to go dip into your stash and see what you can come up with. And I hope you'll check out everybody else who's participating in the hop today. It should be lots of fun, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.